Hi, Lauren Vicker here with Tim Franz for Making Team Projects Work. Last week we talked about grading group projects. So we were really talking about what happens with team projects in the classroom. But this week we thought we would talk a little bit more about what happens in a professional setting when teams have to work on projects. And Tim, I know that you've had a lot more experience with all of your consulting business working with teams in the workplace. So maybe you could give us some tips for how teams should be evaluated.
Yeah, Lauren, I have four things I want to talk about today. They're
Great.
pretty quick, and a lot of teams know this, but I'm going to go over them really quickly because, of course, you can find more on our website, more detail, more information, and all of our resources there. And I'm going to link to four of them that we talk about. Number one is have your team set goals. People are more likely to follow through on things that they help to create. So have your team set the goals, set the evaluation, figure out, define what it means to be successful for this project that they're on, whatever it is, whatever the outcome needs to be. And number two is ongoing recognition. We're really good, especially as college professors, about talking to students about how to develop. Managers are the same way. They talk to their employees about what they can do better. They forget to talk to their employees about what they do well. So keep up
Yeah.
that ongoing positive feedback. Number three, and this is something that we've talked about at length, is peer evaluations. Teams need good peer evaluations. They need to be able to evaluate each other. And any good team leader needs to be able to take that into account. And number four, and I think lots of teams forget this one, after the project is done, it is absolutely essential to reflect what has worked well. Where can we improve that reflection and include food and a little celebration? Teams like that. People love to have that kind of discussion
Right.
during a time where they're eating. So those are
Yeah.
my four tips.
Those are great four tips, Tim. So thank you so much for sharing them with us. And I know that last one, we get to do that in the classroom. We make the team stop and talk about how it went, but it's very often just rush on to the next thing. And so I think it's good that you highlighted that.
Yeah, thanks. I think that one's important. With no reflection, there's no change. With no change, there's no learning. With no learning, we all stagnate and fail as a team. So,
Very wise words.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Tim, and thanks for joining us today. You can read the full blog post at the link below this video. And thanks for joining us from Making Team Projects Work.
Thanks, Lauren.